Hello everyone, welcome to solve this nice math Olympiad algebra problem. So here we have b minus 3 square root divided by b minus 3 is equals to 1, and we solve this problem for all the values of b. So here first we need to find all the roots of this equation, and at the last we will be verify that which of the roots are solution and which of the roots are extraneous root. Further, we solve this problem for two methods. I hope so you like both of these two methods, but if you have any other method in your mind, so please don't hesitate to write this method into the comment section. And now we move towards the solution of this problem from first method. And in the first method, we move the value b minus 3 from left hand side to the right hand side. It is divided by here. When we move it into the right hand side, it is multiplied by 1, and it will be written as the square root of b minus 3 is equals to b minus 3. Further, in the next step, here we need to remove the square root sign from left hand side, and for this we apply squaring on both of the sides, and it will be written as b minus 3 square root and its whole square is equals to b minus 3. These two and this square root are gone, and we will get here b minus 3 is equals to here we again apply square. So here in the right hand side we use the nice algebraic formula. You know about that. This is b minus 3 whole square becomes b square minus 2 times of b into 3 plus 3 square. And further, in the next step, we need more simplification, and it will be written as b minus 3 is equals to, this is b square, and 2 times 3 becomes 6b plus 3 square becomes here 9. And now we move all the values from left hand side to the right hand side, and it will be written as b square minus 6b plus 9. This is plus b becomes minus b, this is minus 3 becomes plus 3, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now further in the next step we have, this is b square, and minus 6b minus b becomes here minus 7b plus 9 plus 3 becomes here 12, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now further you see here, this equation will become the quadratic equation in b variable. And we know about that there are three methods to solve the quadratic equation. The first method is factorization method, second one is completing square method, and third one is by applying the quadratic formula. So here we use the factorization technique to solve this problem, and for this we break its middle term, and its middle term is minus 7b. We write it as minus 4b minus 3b and plus 12, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now you see that from first two terms we have b the common value. When you take common b, we get the remaining values are b minus 4, and from here we take common minus 3, and we get the remaining values are b minus 4, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now here we take a common factor b minus 4, and when we take common b minus 4, from here we get b minus, from here we get 3, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now we divide this equation into the two cases. The first case is we write b minus 4 is equals to 0, and the second case is we write b minus 3 is equals to 0. From here we get the value of b is equals to 4, and from here we get the value of b is equals to 3. So these are the two values of b which we get here in the first method. And now in the next steps we need to verify that is these values of b be the solution, or is these values of b be the extraneous root. So for verification of these values we need to copy down given question statement. Here it is b minus 3 square root divided by b minus 3 is equals to 1, and in this side we will be verify b is equals to 4, and in this side we will be verify b is equals to 3. So first we need to verify b is equals to 4, and for this we substitute b is equals to 4 into the left hand side, and it will be written as 4 minus 3 square root divided by 4 minus 3 is equals to 1. And we have 4 minus 3 becomes 1 divided by 4 minus 3 becomes 1 is equals to 1. So this shows that 1 is equals to 1. This means that the value b is equals to 4 is satisfied our given question statement. So this concludes about that b is equals to 4 be the first solution of the given equation. And now here in the same pattern we need to verify the second value of b. So when you put this value here, it will be written as 3 minus 3 square root divided by 3 minus 3 is equals to 1, and we have 3 minus 3 becomes 0. Our 0 form is equals to 1. So you know about that 0 over 0 form is usually called that it is the indeterminate form. So if this is indeterminate form, or in other words we say that it is undefined form. If our left hand side is undefined, this means that both of the sides are not equal, and if both of the sides are not equal, this concludes about that the value b is equals to 3 is not satisfied our given question statement, and we call that b is equals to 3 be the extraneous root of the given equation. Okay, so this is the extraneous root because it does not satisfy our given question statement. So finally, we have b is equals to 4 be the only one value which is satisfied our given question statement. So we have the solution set of this problem is b is equals to 4. So this is the solution set which we get here from first method, and now we again solve this problem for a second method. And now for second method, we need to copy down given question statement. Here it is b minus 3 square root divided by b minus 3 is equals to 1. This is our given question statement. And here in the second method, we use another different technique to solve this problem. So here you know about that if we have a number that is a, we write this a as into the form of product of two radicals. We write it as a is equals to square root of a multiplied by square root of a. So in the same pattern, this is b minus 3 and we write this b minus 3 as square root of b minus 3 multiplied by square root of b minus 3. So according to this, we just replace this b minus 3 equals to b minus 3 times b minus 3. So our above equation is written as square root of b minus 3 divided by b minus 3 square root multiplied by square root of b minus 3 is equals to 1. So you see that this b minus 3 and this b minus 3 are gone, and here we will get 1 divided by square root of b minus 3 is equals to 1. And now further we move the value b minus 3 square root to the right hand side, and when it is multiplied by 1, it is equals to 1 equals to square root of b minus 3. And here our target is to find the values of b. So for this we apply squaring on both of the sides, and when we apply squaring it will be written as this 2 and square root are gone, and 1 square equals to 1, and this is b minus 3. And when we move minus 3 to the left hand side, so it will becomes 1 plus 3 becomes 4 equals to b. So in the second method, we get only one value of b, and that is equals to 4. And in the first method, we already verified that this value of b satisfied our given question statement. So finally, we have the solution set of this problem is b is equals to 4. This is the only one solution of this problem, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.